Hi Virgo, welcome to Lightsageintuitive. Welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you guys. I am going to be doing a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements, as well as my intention is that this reading is timeless. So whenever you find yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. I did go ahead and shuffle and lay the cards out ahead of time to give myself an opportunity to look over them and really get a feel for the message before I began. I did start by drawing an oracle card for the crowning energy for this reading, and the card you have is number 47, the Smoky Mirror. Because it is reversed, we will read the medicine for this card, and I will read this one from the book. It's the only one I read from the book. So the essence. The smoky mirror represents the aspects of what is implied, yet cannot be immediately known in the world, the mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious causality. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. The smoky mirror can also represent a state of denial or the inability or refusal to see the truth. The medicine. Understanding the shadow of the human journey requires that you go deep into your story to discover that wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Your fears and expectations of disappointment and unworthiness may be clouding your capacity to see the potential in yourself and others. The smoky mirror may be showing you things you don't want as a result of your conditioning. These can become even more real, but only because you are making it so. The choice is yours. The world will hold you accountable for what you see and create. Can you see through the eyes of truth and faith instead? I definitely see how this relates overall to this reading. We will get into that, but definitely changing your perception and looking at what it is that's holding you back. The overall energy, the card on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the reading is the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is you. The Queen of Wands is incredibly charismatic and charming, very sensual, motivating. She's a leader. She's able to get people to motivated. She gets people to do work for her because she inspires them to do these things. But I feel like, particularly in this deck, this Queen of Wands is sitting there in contemplation. She's thinking, she's looking, she's ruminating, trying to figure something out. There's something percolating in her head. She's not satisfied, and she's trying to figure out how she is going to go about changing this. You're really in your head about something. I feel like it's something that you're very passionate about. Could be spiritual, creative, all of the above. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive. But you've got something that is on your mind that you are trying to noodle through. In the current position, the heart of the matter is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, you're inspired. You have something that is really getting you motivated, something that is this ace that you want to put into action. You want to begin this creative endeavor to start off on this path. It's very new. You're very fired up about it, but you're not moving forward yet. Crossing energy, forces working for or against you. First card that came out, they came out together actually, but they came out like this, is the Ten of Cups. So working for you, Ten of Cups is having it all, very emotionally fulfilled, very emotionally mature, family, friends, lots of love in your life, a lot of creative outlets, very, very emotionally fulfilling. Working for you, potentially working against you, I feel like, and for you as well with this Ace of Cups. I feel like this Ace of Wands is not just something that is passionate and creative, but it is very emotional as well. Aces Cups are also about creativity and spirituality, as are the Wands. Excuse me. But this new idea, this new beginning, this cup of creativity or passion or love, this new beginning for you. I feel like working for you, this Ten of Cups, your life, the people around you, the nurturing relationships that you have are very supportive of this new creative endeavor, this new path that you are setting off on. Potentially as forces working against you, and everyone's story may be different, or it could be both. Working against you, I feel like you have this new passionate idea that you want to pursue, this new emotional beginning, could be a new relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friendship, just a very loving soul connection with someone who's going to impact your life. But if as a force potentially working against you, I feel like having this 10 of Cups, having this life that's so full and so many people that you love, it could, how do I want to say this? Could not make sense to the people in your life why you want to pursue this new cup when you have everything already. There may be some confusion in the people around, in the lives of the people around you, at why you would go off and chase this dream when you already have it all. That's your story, that's within you, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. What you have beneath you in the root of the matter is the Three of Wands. So again, Wands, creativity, passion, motivation, desire. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the seeds you have planted to return to you, waiting for that moment, that opportunity, that indication that it's go time. You're just waiting for that right now. There's something that you're very passionate about and you are ready for this to take off, but right now you're waiting. In the immediate past, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So you have been working very hard at something, at your craft, your skill, could be career, putting in a lot of effort, trying to master this craft. For me, the Eight of Pentacles is about someone moving from the phase of apprentice to master. You've been doing the work, paying attention to the details, working on building something that can provide for longevity, for a legacy. And it has been a big burden. Ten of Wands. It's been a lot of work. It's been very, very difficult. And it has really weighed you down. The Ten of Wands is the end of the cycle. You reached the end. You have put this burden down. And I think right now you're still just catching your breath from this. Because the crowning energy, or what's on your mind, as well as for me as advice from Spirit, is temperance. Temperance is about balance, balancing the light and dark, balancing those aspects of yourself, your psyche, that could be holding you back, as well as your desire to charge forward and move, just go into this blindly. Temperance is telling you to temper that, to hold it back, because it's not time yet. There's still work that you need to do within healing. Temperance is a very healing card. It's also about enlightenment and promise, restored hope. It's also, the message with this card is, I feel like what you have been going through, this process, this is talking about turning difficulty into spiritual gold. I feel like what you're going through, what you have been going through, and finding your way through this situation is you are going to turn this difficulty into spiritual gold, and it is going to propel you forward on your path, your destiny, definitely your destiny. And I feel that, again, here you have in the immediate future, you have the Two of Wands and the Judgment card. Two of Wands is about assessing, looking at all of the options you have, all of the opportunities, the tools you have at your resources, paths that you can pursue. I mean, at this point, you have all the potential in the world before you, and you can do or go or be whatever you want. It's just about putting that information together and making a plan. I feel like through this process, you are going to recognize your calling, your destiny, your spiritual path, or you are planning this because you have recognized your destiny or your calling. Through this process of turning this difficulty into spiritual gold, you're recognizing your destiny, your calling, and you're standing up to heed this calling and making plans to move forward towards that. How you see yourself in your environment, and I love this for you so much, Virgo. You have the Nine of Pentacles. First of all, the Nine of Pentacles is actually one of your cards. This is the card of Virgo, and I love to see you feeling this way about yourself. This is called the Single Lady card. You could be single, you could be becoming single or newly single, or regardless of your relationship situation, you're just feeling good. You're feeling confident, independent. You know your worth and your value. You know you smell good, you look good, you're a good person, you do good things, you're generous and giving and abundant. And and you're not going to settle for less than your worth. You're not going to take anything that's not for you. You're not going to settle for less than your worth, and you won't accept it. You know what you bring to the table, and you will demand that you receive nothing less. Good for you. Yes, I love it. The way others see you in your environment is strength. They see the strength that you possess. I do feel like some of you could be Virgo cuspers, but in any case, the people around you see the strength that you possess, the quiet inner strength that is rooted deep into the earth. You are an unshakable force. You have reserves of strength that I don't think they even realize, but they do see the strength that you possess. They see you being strong in a difficult situation. They see you overcoming obstacles, and they see you, the strength card is not, it's about strength. It's also about healing, but it's about knowing when and how to use your strength, what the appropriate way to approach a situation is. Do you use finesse or do you use brute force? And I feel like the people around you see you as very balanced and understanding the dynamics of your strength and how to use it. In your hopes and or fears, you have the Two of Swords. So I feel like as your hopes, because I feel like there's a decision coming for you, that is your hopes or fears is the decision or choice that's coming for you. But I feel like as a fear, you're afraid that you might make the wrong decision or that you aren't going to have all the information. And as your hopes, you are hoping that you will make the right decision, that you will go within and you will separate the wheat from the chaff and figure out what the correct choice is for you. And I definitely see that you will, Virgo. You guys do the work. You guys, I think this realistic awareness that you are not infallible is what helps keep you balanced and helps you find your true north. So trust yourself. What you have for your potential outcome, and I love this for you, Virgo. Okay, the first card is the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be communication or action. Either you are going to be delivering communication very quickly. Once you figure out your truth, you're going to come and deliver this message very quickly to someone, or it's either about taking action or communicating. It's often called Cupid's arrows or messages of love. It could be about a relationship, not necessarily, whatever your situation is. Definitely could be, given that the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups are here. But we also have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. And I feel like either you are going to be doing this or someone is going to be doing this for you. But I feel like we have two cards of communication, two cards of quick communication here. So Eight of Wands could represent action. Even communicating is action. It's taking action to communicate. But the Eight of Wands and the Moon, I feel like communication is coming in. The Moon, there are things that have been hidden or unclear that are going to be illuminated. This communication is going to bring enlightenment and shed light in this situation, bring things to the daylight and make you aware of the situation. Because the Knight of Swords is charging in with this new truth, this discovery, this information, as well as the Knight of Cups, which the Knight of Cups is someone coming in with an offer of love. It could be love. It could be someone coming in to communicate about this creative endeavor. I do feel like I said, it's either you and the illumination has been found. You are going to deliver this truth and you are walking away, leaving something behind that is not easy for you to leave. And you're charging forward to offer this cup of love, whether it's love for a person, love for a people, love for an artistic project, or someone has found their truth and they are coming in very quickly to communicate this to you and to offer you this cup of love. I love it. It's beautiful. I see really good things coming up for you. You're doing the work. I see that it's hard. This is very deep and profound and very spiritual for you. But you are going to come out. You're going to get this cup of love. You're either going to offer it or you're going to receive it. But I don't see you offering it until you're clear on where you're going. And once you are, you'll offer that with the certainty of who and what or why you are offering that cup. Oh, wow. So this is what I have for you right now. It could be different tomorrow or next week, but these are the energies today. I hope this resonated for you. If so, I hope it helped. And if it did, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up or the bell icon. It helps get the video out there for other people who may need to see it. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I love spending time with you. Until I see you again, love and light.